Hi everyone, Scott Smith at Rusnak BMW, Southern California, United States of America. Check out this Melbourne Red new X3 28i Xdrive with the M Sport package. So this car's definitely got some attitude. As you can see, we're up here on the roof. Got about half the cars we used to have up here. Just we had a great November and December, sold a lot of cars. As you can see, I've got a lot of space up here, but boy, this red just sticks out. So talk about making a statement. So let's get to talking about this car. Also, the interior is pretty sweet. I'll show you that in a minute. Now, the M Sport package, what they've done is they've changed out the front bumper, so it's got a different look, a little bit more of an aggressive styling. I mean, that's what an M Sport package is all about, is styling. Also, this car's been upgraded with your 20-inch wheel, so let's check that out. And you can see the little badge on the wheel there, just above the BMW. Let me see if I can get my finger in here. Whoop, up, there it is, right there, that little guy. So the Motorsport division, when they design these special wheels, upgraded wheels for M packages, things like that, they do get to put their little stamp on it. So definitely, this is one of the best looking wheels we've got opinion-wise. Haven't had any complaints about it, especially being able to have a 20-inch wheel on a 4-cylinder turbo engine, being our mid-size SAV, sports activity vehicle. All right, let's move along. Also, with that M Sport package, guys, you get a little bit more of a different look here along the lower fairing here, a little bit more aggressive. And one thing you'll notice too is you've got full body paint, so around the wheel wells, that's one thing with your M Sport. Also, something I've always liked is the shadow line exterior. Hey guys, how's it going? And ladies. But you can see here, black shadow line exterior, kind of what I call black chrome. Also, the rear windows have been tinted since it's an SUV or SAV, we call it. So from the factory, and that tint is in the glass. It's not a film on the inside that could potentially get scratched on the inside of the cabin. So also, you can see the wheel wells. You've got a little bit of that trim does stick out a little bit, give it a little bit more of an aggressive look. Then you can see back here, we do have a completely different style rear bumper cover with the M Sport package. And you get this gray rear diffuser on the lower part. Breaks it up a little bit, gives it kind of that signature look of the M cars or M Sport package. And you can see we got our sensors there for the PDC, park distance control. Give you another look from here, from this side. Also, let's go up to the front now. We'll get Trish to pop the hood, show you underneath here. All right. Hey Trish. How's it going?
Good.
Awesome. So she's going to open up the trunk for us, guys. We'll check underneath. This is a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, guys. Let's see, you got that. Yeah, I know it's a little. You got it? She's gonna find it eventually. Let's see where that bad boy is. Should be right up. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Right over there. I'll let you grab that. Right underneath. Got that slide? There we go.
Very nice.
So there we go. We've got our 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo here, guys. It's producing 240 horsepower at 5,000 RPMs. You do have 260 foot-pounds of torque starting at 1450. The car 0 to 60 with the Xdrive intelligent all-wheel drive is 6.2. Also, the height on the vehicle is 66 inches. It's just under 184 inches long, and it's just a smidge over 74 inches wide. So there's some info for you. Although, also a really nice fact about it is the weight ratio. Front to rear on this thing is less than 0.5% to the rear, guys. This thing is almost virtually as an empty vehicle, 50-50 weight ratio. That's why these cars handle so well. It's got 8 inches of clearance underneath, so you know you've got a higher center of gravity. So it's really amazing that BMW can almost get this car perfect, and that's why they handle so well. So what we'll do, Trish, go ahead and give that a good swing down. There we go. Let's go back to the back. Okay.
So we wanted to show you guys how much space is in the back of this X3.
Yeah, check this out, guys.
It's very roomy. And then you can see here, these are the floor mats that are included with the vehicle. And under here, you have this really great space for items down here. Now these things here are the tie downs, so you can go ahead and put those anywhere along this track.
Oh,
and
nice.
you can tie down groceries or anything that you can think of, really. So you have that. These are the guards here, so if you slide anything in, it doesn't, you know, scratch it. This right here, you can close this if you'd like.
Security shade, which is cool, just to hide presence and whatever else. Little privacy.
And now this does come off as well. So if you want to take off the security shade, you can go ahead and pop this off as well.
So I'll pop that out right now if you want to go ahead and drop the seats. Now, Trish was going to show us the center seat dropped down. That way, guys, they did do a 40-20-40, which was smart. You know, this has been out for I think 2 or 3 years, but think about it. You could have 4 passengers, and then look at all that depth and height you could have for things to put down the center. So you can see you can really customize the seats here, and you've got a lot of storage space. A lot of my clients sometimes come in looking for a larger SAV, sports activity vehicle, and we show them the X3, and they're really amazed at how much utility and cargo space you have in this vehicle. It did get bigger back when this model first came out in the 2011. It got wider and taller and longer than our previous model. So I'm going to put the cargo shade back in. There we go. Let's close this up. If the last thing you're going to do, guys, is lock the car and walk away, you can push this. But if you just want to close it, and you can adjust the height on that if you like. Okay, Trish is 5'9", so we can see the space back here.
So you can see I have plenty of space here. You do have the hardback to the seats. And this is the ivory leather, so it's a really nice light color, and this has a special edition red stitching.
So you have the red stitching there, guys, pretty cool. Also on the back of the headrest, you can see you got some neat designs with the leather, and then you also have the X insignia there. So just a nice touch, a little bit more attitude, a little bit more pizzazz with the interior coloring here. Especially, I mean, how often do you see these things with red stitching, especially in other manufacturers? And then Trish, go ahead and slide back over a little bit. Don't have to slide out just yet, but go ahead and slide over. Just wanted to show you guys over here what else we have on this car. What do we have down low, Trish?
So these are the seat warmers for the back seat. You do have a power source right here for charging electronics or iPads, laptops, stuff like that. Phones. You have the net back here so you can store items as well.
And then we have the air conditioning and heating adjustment right there. Now guys, also over here, this car has been equipped with the Harman Kardon, so you do have the gray covers on your speakers. So you got more wattage, more speakers. You can see there's been some highlights within the last 12 months with some of the buttons and stuff, just upgrading the vehicle. And then there's your contrast stitching. This one's also been ordered with the, you can see this, the rear sunshades here, and they're really strong. I mean, I know I've had some of my clients a little worried about kids and stuff, but the one thing I can tell you guys, they do definitely take a beating. So they did design these, just to let you know. Now, obviously, they're not, I mean, there is a possibility you could destroy them, but I can tell you one thing, BMW has made them very sturdy, so it shouldn't be something you should have to worry about, definitely. And as you can see, you can put them down at night, then you can have better visibility over your left shoulder. Great, so Trish, go ahead and jump out. So we'll go ahead, guys. What I thought we'd do this time is we'll go over the sticker here. Trish can just read off some of the stuff that's on there. Hey, wave. Hi, guys.
Hi. All right.
And ladies.
So, as Scott already mentioned, this is a 2016 BMW X3 Xdrive 28i. The Xdrive means that it's all-wheel drive. You can see that this does have the cold weather package. So you're going to get a heating steering wheel, heated front seats, heated rear seats, retractable headlight washers. This also does have the driver assistance package. So that's going to give you your rear view camera, your park distance control, and this is an M Sport. So you can see the items here that the M Sport provides. So you're going to get, yeah, your 20-inch M wheels are included in that, your Sport automatic transmission, your signature M steering wheel.
I do have a little bit of an upcharge for those 20 guys. It will come with a 19, but as you can see, there's just a little bit of an upcharge to move up to those 20s, but it is available.
Next, you get the premium package. That's going to give you your comfort access keyless entry, your amazing panoramic sunroof, the lumbar support on your seats, as well as a 1-year subscription to satellite radio. And then the technology package. So you'll get your navigation system, your wonderful heads-up display projected into the windshield. You get your automatic start-stop functions, and these items here are included in the vehicle. So you can see right there it says included. That's going to be a standard option on this X3.
Then you also do have the upgrade with the sunshades we talked about in the back that we showed them already, and then the Harman Kardon sound system. So you can see this one's pretty nicely equipped, guys, at the 55. Also, there's your mileage, 2128 with an average of 24. And then you can see where it's produced here in South Carolina. Go ahead, Trish, go ahead and jump in the driver's seat. Be there in just a minute. Also, guys, just wanted to show you a close-up here of that 20-inch wheel. Let's get this focus to kick in. So definitely, I really do like these wheels. It's one of my favorites. Cool. Okay, so I thought now Trish could show us some stuff on the inside of the car here.
Okay, so you can see your Harman Kardon here. That's been upgraded. You can see the silver accents. That's been added as well. And the door locks, that's different than the previous models. So they are here on the door. They used to be in the center dash area. Lovely cup holder space down here.
Yeah, so you could actually put your water bottle down here, guys, which is nice. Have your coffee or whatever you like to drink over in the center cup holders.
This right here, that's gonna enable you to close your mirrors if you'd like. So I'll go ahead and press that, and you can see if you need to fit into a tight parking space, you can go ahead and retract your mirrors for extra space.
And then what's that forward button there, the farthest one?
This one? So this is gonna be the button that you can open your trunk with. So if you press,
go ahead and push down. So as you can see from the driver's position, you can open it, and then also Trish is gonna hold the button up. Now you do have to hold it the entire time it's going down, guys and ladies, just in case somebody runs behind it, small children, things like that. As soon as you let go of that button, that rear hatch will stop where it is. And you can see that there was a beeping alert noise that will let people know that that rear hatch is going down. So just a nice feature. All right, Trish, I'll just close the door. Head over to the other side, guys. Give you another outside shot here. Okay. All right. What would you like to show us today, Trish?
Okay, so obviously this has the wonderful M Sport steering wheel. This is our very favorite. You can see the signature M emblems throughout the vehicle. Of course, you have your cruise control settings here. That's going to be to set it, faster, slower, answering your phone calls, voice commands, volume control here, and this will scroll through your radio stations or contacts, and you will actually see that in your heads-up display, which will be projected onto the windshield right in front of the driver. Yeah, and also your phone history. So as you make phone calls through the car through the Bluetooth, that history will build up in your heads-up display. So what's nice here, you could be driving along, push the phone button, then you could toggle up your history up in the heads-up display that'll be up on the windshield reflection. Then also you can see the big gauges you've got there in the dash, pretty easy to read, traditional for BMW. And then also, let's talk about this center console now. Okay, so you do have your shortcut keys here, and as you slide over them, that's going to show you at the very top. You can see as I slide my finger over each one, it will show you what you have saved under each one. So it's really nice. Before you actually press it, you can see what it is, and you can save radio stations, phone numbers, addresses, anything that you can click on your iDrive, you can save as a shortcut key. So it makes it really convenient. Nice, and you can see we've got the dual climate control here. We've also, this one's been upgraded with the heated seats because of the cold weather package, and you got 3-stage independent heated seats on both sides. And then also, Trish, what do we have down here next to the transmission? Okay, so you have your Sport mode and your Eco Pro mode. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in Sport mode. And what this is going to do, it's going to make the throttle a little bit more responsive. You're going to feel the steering tighten up, so it gives it more of a sporty feel. You can also put it into Sport Plus, which is just clicking the same button we just showed you once again. It'll put it in Sport Plus. That is going to turn off a percentage of your traction control, so it kind of gives the driver a little bit more of a hands-on in control feeling. Okay. And then we will go to comfort, and this is the default for the car. It's always going to be in comfort when you start the vehicle, and it always reverts back to comfort each time. So we're going to go down and drop it into Eco Pro. This is the efficient mode for the vehicle. It's just going to change some of the the settings on the vehicle to make it a little bit more calmer of a drive. It does save you a little bit of fuel, so there's an option for that as well. Maybe long distance drives you want to save a little bit more gas.
Okay, great. And then we have our controller here, which is a touchpad controller, and you can see we've got different shortcuts to different subjects throughout the iDrive system. So Trish, I know one thing we wanted to show was, I think vehicle info.
Yes, so we'll go into vehicle info, and we wanted to show you guys that you not only have access to a physical owner's manual that will be in the glove box of the vehicle if you need to search for any information. Now it is all on your iDrive as well, so it makes it very convenient. You'll click owner's manual, and anything you want to find out about your car you can click here, or of course you can draw it in if you want on your touchpad with your finger, and we'll show you that.
Nice.
So you have it all there and you can click that. The other thing we wanted to show you is the search by pictures, and there is some videos that you can watch. So we'll go over to, we'll go over to 10. So we'll go ahead and select that, and there's a series of videos that you can watch just with some extra descriptions about things that the car will do. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys today the performance control. So I'm going to go ahead and click that.
The dynamic performance control distributes the drive force between the rear wheels and thereby provides optimized directional stability and overall stability in any situation. For example, when driving curves, or on roads with different road surfaces, for example, wetness or contamination. When driving curves, the system can increase the drive force on the wheel outside of the curve. This special distribution of the drive forces supports the vehicle for sporty curve driving. For roads with changing conditions, for example, dry and wet, the system is helpful in transferring the force optimally to the road. The drive force is thereby variably increased at the rear wheel that transfers the force optimally to the road. The system thereby supports an especially sovereign and dynamic driving response of your vehicle when driving curves and in poor weather conditions.
Very cool. So guys, there's a lot of different videos you can see in there about different subjects. So you can really sit in the car and kind of have an interactive experience with learning about your new BMW. So one thing else I was going to mention, guys, with our Xdrive, one thing that's very unique about our Xdrive intelligent all-wheel drive system is that we can have 100% of the available power to the front or rear wheels, which is definitely important in maneuvering, emergency maneuvers, maneuvering, a little bit more of dynamic driving. So some of our competitors are only up to 70% of their available power. So one thing with BMW, they do make an amazing handling car, which they're known for being the ultimate driving machine. So thanks, Trish.
You're welcome. Bye,
Had
guys.
some fun. So let's go outside, show you outside shot of it, guys. Hey, if you guys are looking for a vehicle, please let me know. Shoot me an email, scottsmith@rusnacautogroup.com, and check out this red, Melbourne Red Metallic. Thanks, Trish. Bye, everyone.